Join us today as we talk about trust. Such a short word, but big connotations, and a few different views from the interviewees as well. Hi there, welcome to Hymie's Place. I'm glad you could join us again. To all you subscribers, thank you very much for coming back. And for the new people, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Oh, you didn't know? Oh yeah, I trust you to become a subscriber. That'd be great. Okay, and if you like the video, like it. If you've got a comment, please comment. And today's topic is all about trust. Who do we trust? How do we trust? What should we trust? Well, there's all different versions of trust. Trust and the variations of trust we have in our lives and how it affects our lives, you know, throughout many different courses of our lives. Trust is one of those words and one of those things that people sort of get a little bit apprehensive about. Is it okay to trust somebody? Can you trust your doctor? Can you trust your partner? Can you trust the media? Who can you trust? Who can't you trust? It's a pretty big word that there's lots of connotations with trust. So today we're just going to go through a few of those, you know, and how important trust is. Trust, once gained, is kept until it's broken. It's one of those things that if people trust you, that's fantastic, and they'll trust you for life. But once you break that trust, then the whole relationship shifts. You know, I'm talking about personal trust here. Once you break somebody's trust, their relationship and your relationship is never the same again. I know it's pretty hard to hear, but that's the way it is. Trust is such an important thing to everybody. Everybody relies on trust, and trust is so important that if you break it even a little bit and they lose their trust in you, then you've got an uphill battle to win that trust back. Right? You've got an uphill battle. How many times have you had somebody do something to you where they've lost your trust? Has your relationship been the same again? Hey, you can comment down below, you know, but it's just a very mind-blowing little thing how fragile trust can be. Just that one little slip up, that one little mistake by somebody, that one little lack of courtesy or whatever, and that trust goes out the window and poof, that might be a lifelong relationship gone due to the lack of trust. So trust is very important in our lives. It's very important in many different ways though. I mean, there's many things that you have to trust. I mean, you have to trust, every day in your life you have to trust somebody. Every day, whether you're on that bus, you have to trust the bus driver to get you there, your Uber driver to get you there. You trust the teachers to take care of your children. Trust is everywhere in our lives, right? But all we concentrate is that minute little part of it, which is about me trusting you or trusting my partner. And then that becomes this huge thing where everybody's developed this thing about trust, but they don't realise that trust is an everyday common occurrence in our life. And yes, it's very important to trust your partner and everybody close to you, your family, and you know, who can you trust the most? Your family, hopefully. There's different things about that. But it's one of those things that we seem to put in this one little envelope when it's so big and vast and far-ranging. Trust. But anyway, let's have a listen to what a couple of other people have to say about trust. They're going to give some comments now. I was out on the street the other day, and there's a couple of varying things there, and I'll point it out after the interviews. But look, if you've got a comment, just comment down below. Get involved in the conversation. That'd be fantastic. You know, I look forward to hearing from you. And I'll be back after these people tell you about their trust. Trust.
It takes a lot for people to trust. And it's a big thing to trust in somebody. So I guess you've really got to earn someone's trust.
G'day there, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you coming into Hymie's Place on the channel.
Yeah.
Right. And sorry, what was your name again?
Luke.
Luke, pleased to meet you, Luke. And again, thank you for joining us.
No worries.
Okay, Luke, what I'll do is I'll ask you a couple of questions or say a couple of words, and I'll just get your feedback on those words.
Yep.
And let's see what we come up with. Is trust. Trust in people.
Trust in people. I tend to trust people first off, you know, that they're going to do the right thing. Until they do something dodgy or that's when you can't trust them. And I like to trust people first and give them the chance.
So you trust them first, you give them the benefit of the doubt until they
fuck up. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us.
That's okay. Thank you very much for inviting me.
And what was your name?
My name is Ana Maria.
Anna Maria.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful name.
Thank you.
And you're from Colombia?
Yes, I am from Colombia.
Oh, perfect.
South American.
I'll just put the words out there and you just tell me what you think.
All right.
Okay? There's no right or wrong answers, just what comes to mind.
That's okay. I'm ready.
It's actually trust. Trust. What does trust mean to you?
Oh, trust is hard to get actually. Like trust means like if it's in a friendship or relationship, you have to build up trust. Build up trust, and trust in other people is actually sometimes it's really hard, but sometimes you have to let yourself go and trust in other people, because if you don't trust in people, you will be end up doing things by yourself, you know. You have to, in work, you have to trust in other co-workers and like that.
Well, there you go. You know, the interviewees never cease to surprise me. Did you notice the contradictions between Anna Maria and Luke? With Luke, you've got his trust. He's like me. He'll give you his trust, no problems. And then when Anna Maria, you've got to earn her trust first, and then she'll give it to you. See? But trust is such a fickle thing with people. It's a very hard game, but easily broken. And it's a bit like society. Our trust in society is no longer there. I mean, look at all the security cameras that we have to buy now. The security girls that we put on our houses. I mean, I remember back not that long ago, I left my keys in my car when I went to the shop. I could walk into the shop, windows down, keys still sitting in the ignition, and when I come back out, the car would still be there. Now, you'd be crazy to do that. You want to make sure you've got good insurance. Has the insurance companies, you know, allowed us to, or pushed us into trusting so much that we buy more insurance from them? Didn't think about that one. But trust overall, where is it heading? All the fake news. Can we trust the media anymore? Can we trust anything we're told by big business and media anymore? You know, is that a sign of lack of trust in humanity? Not being able to trust what we're being told? All the fake news. The internet. Well, I can tell you now, never trust the internet. Right? Do your own research. Do your own research on anything that you see, read, hear or do on the internet. Even what I'm telling you. Do your own research. Do not trust anything on the internet. Check it out for yourself. If anybody tells you something, make sure you do your own trust verification on that. All right? That's one thing for sure. Yes, I never trust anyone on the internet. That goes without saying. So, well, there's other things about trust too in our society. I mean, look at all those things that are happening around the world at the moment. Is people losing trust in the fundamentals like police? You know, I'd hate to say that. I know a couple of good coppers, you know. When I was younger, I never thought I'd say that, but now that I'm a bit older and a bit wiser, I know a couple of good coppers, and I say thank God they're there, and I trust them more to do the right thing than the wrong thing. You get a couple of bad eggs in everywhere. I mean, does that cause you to lose trust in anything when there's a couple of bad eggs in there? A couple of bad politicians, do they ruin it for everybody? Or do all the politicians ruin it for everybody? Can you trust a politician? Who's more trustworthy, a politician, a policeman, or a car salesman? Yeah, see, we ponder all the big questions here at Hymie's place. You look at that. You try and answer that question. Okay, who's most trustworthy? I think you find that they do run a survey on the most trustworthy people. And the most trustworthy people that come through are ambulance operators. Did you know that? Paramedics and ambulance people, and then the fireys, all right? Frontline service people. They generally come across as the most trusted profession in the world. And then obviously, as I said the other day, you've got the least trusted, which is car salesmen, real estate salesmen, solicitors, insurance people. They generally hit out the bottom four in the trust scales when it comes to trusted professions. So, you know, if there's an opportunity for you, if you're going to become a profession, do one that people trust. Become a paramedic and not a solicitor. So, you know, but yeah, trust is such a wide-ranging thing. But thanks for listening to me. I really appreciate you being here today. And look, I hope you leave a comment, and I hope you share your views on trust as well. And again, thank you to the new subscribers and to the old subscribers alike. The channel, look, I would love to hear from some people from overseas. Look, I'm looking for people to participate in the channel. We can just do videos, or we can do a conference call if you like, not even conference call, face-to-face, right? But if you want to be a part of Hymie's place, what I do is I send you out the topics of our future upcoming videos, and then you send me back your answers via video. You can choose your topics. You don't have to answer all of them. 1, 2, 10, it's up to you. And I'll try and work them into the new videos. So look, you can trust me to do the right thing by you. But look, that'd be fantastic to get some other views from people around the world, not just Aussie views. So look, if you get a chance, just give me a DM, a direct message that is, okay, or you can get in touch with me through the comments on YouTube and I'll get back to you. It'd be good to hear some other comments from around the world. But again, thank you very much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, and I trust you will have a wonderful day. Till next time.